When can veterans expect their stimulus checks, and what to do if you have not received your stimulus check yet, and what could be the reason behind that? Millions of veterans are awaiting their $1,400 stimulus checks as part of the American Rescue Plan that was signed last month into law. One thing we know for sure that you can do is smash the like button, give this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. Also, if you haven't already, do be sure that you are subscribed. Click that big red button, as well as the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video. And we'll be doing our next cash giveaway when we do hit 20,000 subscribers. So all the more reason to be subscribed. You will have to be a subscriber to be entered in that giveaway. So if you do those few things for me, I'd appreciate it. The majority of Americans have already received their stimulus checks, and federal benefits were the latest batch to receive them. But veterans had to wait a little bit longer. And the IRS has said now that the new payment date, the official payment date for veterans, is Wednesday, this Wednesday, April 14th. The IRS had announced last week that veterans were next on the list to receive their stimulus money. They had specifically said, quote, in a statement, the IRS continues to review data received from Veterans Affairs, which covers veterans and their beneficiaries who receive compensation and pension benefit payments who don't normally file a tax return. Quote, if no additional issues arise, the IRS expects to begin processing these VA payment files at the end of this week. That was announced last week, and because the majority of these payments will be dispersed electronically, they will be received on the official payment date of Wednesday. So you don't have to wait for anything to come in the mail, because the majority of them will be processed via direct deposit. Over the weekend on Saturday or Sunday, if you are a veteran, you should have seen the status of your stimulus check now be available on the IRS's Get My Payment tool, and you should be able to check it. According to the IRS, with the latest batch of payments, the IRS has now delivered a total of 156 million payments worth a grand total of $372 billion. The latest batch included 19 million stimulus payments just to Social Security recipients who did not file a 2019 or 2020 tax return and did not use the non-filers tool last year. But what if you're not a veteran or you don't receive federal benefits and you have still not received your stimulus check yet? Well, there are numerous reasons why you may have not received your payment yet, and that could be a problem with the mail, perhaps a delay with your payment, or perhaps you're actually entitled to more money than you have received, in which case you're eligible for a plus-up payment. Whatever the case might be, the IRS has made it very clear they do not want you to call them. They specifically said, quote, do not call the IRS. Our phone assisters don't have information beyond what's available on irs.gov, so don't waste your time. There are a plethora of issues going around. For example, the check tracking tool didn't work for you, or maybe you got the wrong stimulus payment amount. Maybe there was a problem with your direct deposit delivery, or you never got a payment even though a letter says you did. You received SSI or SSDI or veterans benefits and have a question, or you're missing money from a previous stimulus check. Well, first of all, there could be an issue with direct deposit, and the IRS tracking tool this time around does not allow you to add direct deposit information unless the IRS can't deliver your payment. So if you have a problem, what do you do? Well, your check might have bounced back to the IRS if the agency tried to send your payment to a now closed bank account or to a temporary prepaid debit card a tax preparer set up for you. If your payment was returned to the IRS, the agency will mail your check to the current address it has on file for you. If that check is returned, then the IRS will let you enter your banking information in the Get My Payment tool, according to the IRS. If you're on Social Security like SSI, SSDI, or veterans benefits, you could be receiving your stimulus check soon, as that was the latest batch of payments to go out. Of course, veterans will have to wait until April 14th. That is the official payment date for their payments. The Social Security Administration has advised people not to contact the SSA with their problems, so there could be other reasons why your check has not come yet. So about 15 days after the IRS sends out your check, you should receive a letter from them confirming your payment. When the first round of stimulus checks went out last year, that letter included 2 hotline phone numbers because thousands of agents were available to help. But with the second and third round of checks, the IRS changed its tune, and now the phone numbers might be discontinued. So there are some common scenarios that would prompt you to have to look into your stimulus payment. Number one, if you're one of the millions of people who qualified for the first stimulus check but never got it, or if your second stimulus check has still not arrived, or if you got some of your stimulus money but not all of it. Also, always make sure that you're eligible for this third stimulus payment. Not everyone that received the first 2 checks qualified for the third one because the income thresholds were much more restricted this time around. So let's say you did receive a confirmation letter from the IRS that your payment was sent, also called a Notice 1444, or if the Get My Payment tool shows that your payment was issued to you, but you have not received it within the certain time frames, well then you can actually request an IRS payment trace in this scenario. You can also claim missing money from the first or second stimulus check on your 2020 tax return. Let's say you did not receive those checks or you did not get the full payment amount. Well, in that case, what you're actually gonna have to do is claim it on your 2020 tax return. So if you never got the money or a confirmation letter from the IRS that your payment was sent, you can file a recovery rebate credit, and you'll use your 2020 tax return to claim a catch-up payment when you file your taxes before the May 17th deadline. Now, let's say that you normally don't file a tax return. Perhaps you're an older adult, you're a retiree, you're an SSI or SSDI recipient, and your AGI, your adjusted gross income, is less than $12,200 annually. Well, you'll still have to file a tax return. You'll have to file your return to receive the money, and you should also save your letter, the IRS letter, the Notice 1444 regarding your economic impact payment, as you will need it to claim. You can also file a recovery rebate credit if you did not receive the correct amount of money for your child dependents in your first or second stimulus check. Let's say you do have a dependent or two and you did not get everything that you're entitled to, well, you can actually claim that money on your 2020 tax return as well. The same goes for parents of 2020 babies. If you had a baby in 2020, well, you can actually claim their stimulus check. If you did not receive it earlier in the year, you can claim it on your tax return when you do file. And the same will also go for parents of 2021 babies. If you had a baby in 2021, well, you will be able to similarly actually claim their money come time next year when you do file your taxes. Let's do a quick poll. Let me know down below in the comment section if you did not receive your first check, your second check, or your third check, one of those or all of the above. Let me know which payments you have received or did not receive. I'm curious to hear. Let's do a quick poll down below. More updates are to come. There's also speculation over the fourth stimulus check, so we'll be sure to cover that, as well as any other stimulus happening in this country, and any other news and politics going on. If you did enjoy this video, as always, give it a big thumbs up, smash a like button. I would appreciate that. Also, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button, as well as the notification bell as well. That will notify you when I do post a brand new video. And if you'd like to get some free stocks all on me, all free, use my links down below in the description. When you sign with Robinhood and or Webull, and get some free stocks all on me. Some valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. So do let me know which stocks you do get. I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next one.